Good evening, Southeast Texas. Looking at mostly clear skies outside, very warm and humid across the region. This view courtesy Packard-LaPrade overlooking the Jefferson County Courthouse. Currently 80 in downtown Beaumont and a south wind on the roofing 911 Skycam network. That is nothing expected over the next 7 days. It just looks hot, humid, and dry across our area. As you can see, nothing on radar. South winds off the Gulf of Mexico. It's quiet. Otherwise, current dew points, we always focus on the dew points because that tells us when we'll get to 100% relative humidity. So we're what, at 81 right now in Beaumont? If we got down to 76, and the temperature, that is, got down to 76, we'd have 100% relative humidity. So when those dew points are into the 70s, that means it's very humid across southeast Texas. Otherwise, weather watchers, we have 81 in Port Arthur, 80 in Orange, 81 further to the north. Travis Smith has 80 in Woodville, and Jim Monk in Warren reporting 80 degrees. Across the state, temperatures are mainly in the 80s. However, Abilene, Junction, Del Rio, Southwest, and West Texas are into the lower 90s. However, it's in the 70s up into the Texas Panhandle. Well, there is another new severe thunderstorm watch box. These storms are going to be rotating off towards the east rather than heading southeastward, and this is all because of high pressure and a stalled front up into the Red River Valley that'll never make it. So we have high pressure over us, and there's very dry air over our area. It makes it hard to see thunderstorm activity. Plus, if you look at the upper levels of the atmosphere, we have what is known as a cap. In other words, here at the ground, it's nice and warm, but as you go up to 5,000 feet, it starts cooling and then starts warming again and then starts cooling. This warm, dry layer of air, as those thunderstorms are trying to build up through the atmosphere, they get to 5,000 feet, the tops of those thunderstorms just evaporate. You need it to be cool and moist as you go up in the atmosphere at a steady rate. So that's one of the reasons that we're seeing that capping because of that high pressure in the mid-levels of the atmosphere. Now, we went from 10,000 to 18,000 feet. See that high building over us? Then moving off to the west as disturbances rotate on in from the northwest over towards Mississippi and Alabama. That high moves closer to us this weekend and then off towards the north and east. Hopefully we can get enough as a southeasterly flow as we head towards Wednesday a week to start seeing sea breeze activity. For tonight, looking at mostly clear to partly cloudy skies. I think the model is overdone on cloudiness. Otherwise, expecting mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies as highs reach the low to mid 90s. On the Gulf of Mexico, looking at choppy seas around 2 to 4 and a south wind at 10 to 15. Our forecast tonight calls for warm, humid conditions with lows in the 70s, but closer to 80 in through mid and South County. Then for tomorrow, partly cloudy to mostly sunny, highs mainly in the mid 90s. And we're just going to tack on a couple degrees as we head on into the weekend. Otherwise, not a lot of change as we head on into Sunday. Could be around 96, 97. Then the high begins breaking down and moving away, and we'll cool a couple of degrees, but still looking rain-free the next 7 days.